What's up? Peace, light, and love. I'm Priestess Shakesha Divine, and I wanted to check in real quick. Got a different deck. I ain't touched this in a minute. This astrology tarot deck. So we gonna definitely get a message from this. This is calling out to me. So I said, let's get it. Let's get this work, right? But before we get started, we know we got to thank that A-team, right? These are the Ascended Masters. These are our ancestors. These are our spiritual advisors, the angels, the archangels, who come through holding us down in some most auspicious ways. So we know we got to show up. We out of line if we don't. So definitely giving thanks to all of them sincerely for coming through, helping us and helping me in being a clear and intuitive channel, right? And so the energy that we got thus far, we got the Six of Air. And so when that Six of Air energy comes through, this is really reminding us about the importance of us moving past some madness, right? See, we done been through some challenges in our time, in our life, right? And we get frustrated, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of the situations and things that present themselves, right? And sometimes we get into this space where we feel like we need to protect ourselves, right? Because we still in that charge of energy. But when you truly release that shit and move on and everything, right? The energy, the charge is different, right? You open up your heart, right, with the expectation that good things is going to come, right? Not guarding yourself, right, holding this expectation that this is going to repeat itself over again, because spirit is really showing us about how we need to make sure that we take those lessons as those situations as opportunities and lessons to help us in moving forward. So the Air Dawn card is coming through, right? And when this is coming through, this is really reminding us about like being in that space of curiosity, right? This is reminding us about like, okay, so we went through that change, right? We've been there, we done that, we got the t-shirt and everything. But this is really allowing ourselves to be in this space of childlike curiosity, right? Where we just wondering what would happen if, right? Just tapping into the possibilities and the potentials. You understand where I'm going at? Because spirit wants us to really keep our hearts open, because even though we done seen some madness in our life, it's not to shut us down, right? It's really to help us out so that we make better choices moving forward. And when you do that, baby, you doing it empowered, right? And so when this comes through, this is the Six of Fire, right? And the Six of Fire energy really is all about us being in this space of victory and recognition, right? See, when you move into this curiosity, when you really trying to just really find out what would happen if, right? This is when you start tapping into the abilities to be able to do all of those things that you set forward to. It empowers your vision so that you can really get in there and shine some light in some most auspicious ways. But at the end of the day, you got a choice on how you go about doing that. And so the Two of Fire is coming through again, right? And it's really checking in and letting us know about the choices, the options that we have on what we want to focus our attention on, right? We can definitely focus our attention on all of the madness, all of the drama, all of the fuckery that happened to us in the past, right? Or we can move forward. We can take that as a lesson learned, right? Take that knowledge we got, turn it into wisdom, right? Understanding that shit is happening for us and not to us, right? And this is going to really empower us to be able to make some decisions, some auspicious decisions, right? Finding those right connections, right, that's really truly in alignment with the vision that we have so that we can move forward in a way that's more empowered, right? It doesn't mean that things don't happen to you anymore, right? This is all about coming through with a different level of understanding, right? And when we recognize what's real, right, we can go through this world without no delusions in our mind that's telling us about how things are supposed to be. Because we understand that we got things that happen in life that we just can't control. We got to trust that divine order is working for us, right? In our favor and everything, right? And so spirit is really encouraging us to really be able to move past a lot of those past hurts and everything, making sure that we're doing that work to heal, right? Being on fire for healing, no doubt about that, right? This, I don't know what in the world, man. And so spirit is coming through reminding us about how important it is that we take seriously that we doing that healing and moving forward so that we can really be in this more empowered space that's going to help us in being able to make these connections, right? That's going to empower us in the decisions that we make moving forward. I like that a lot. I like that a whole lot. And so, yeah, so spirit is definitely coming through, really getting us to shift our focus, right? Focusing more on the win, right? And not about the loss, right? And so I hope that helped you out. Peace, light, and love.